What is up, y'all? What kind of stuff are you into? Where did you grow up? How many brothers and sisters do you have? These are the kinds of questions we tend to ask people or hear from people when we're getting to know each other, right? We ask about things that matter to us so we can try to find commonalities, we can try to find common ground in a situation. So if you don't know me or couldn't tell from any of my other videos, I am a huge geek. Yep. This room is affectionately known as the Dork Dungeon. Sure, it's a man cave, but for dorks, like me. Not solely because of the things I am interested in this room, but for me, mostly, I am not a sports person in the least. Now, knowing this, what do you think I ask about when I'm trying to find commonality with people? Yeah. Are you into comics? How about comic book movies? What about Star Wars? Stuff like that. Why do you think that is? It's exactly what it seems, I bet. When we try, or we want to try, to connect with someone, the easiest way to do that is by connecting on a level that we're used to, or home turf, if you will. But sometimes that just doesn't work out, right? I recently ran into a situation where I kept asking questions like that because I felt like I wasn't finding any common ground with this person in simple conversation. Well, I bet you can guess what happened. They had no interest in any of the things that I was talking about. It can be hard when that happens. So I went to one of my go-to questions, which I talked about already, which was, so what kind of stuff are you into? Of course, he said sports. One thing that I really don't know anything about. And yes, I could have guessed that was going to be the case, because in my experience, if it's not geekdom, it's sports. Sometimes it's both, which is awesome, but sometimes it's not, so it can make it a little difficult. Stay with me now. I'm getting to the point. What should we do when we get caught in a situation like this? It can end up making the conversation really uncomfortable, or not. Here it is. I'm not interested in sports, sure, but guess what I am interested in? Can you guess? I'm interested in the person, in learning more about them, and building a relationship. So the answer is simply, when a situation like this happens, we listen. We ask probing questions that help us to learn more about why they are interested in what they are interested in. What sports do they like? Who are their teams? If they have been to any live games, maybe. What their favorite thing is about the sport, etc., etc. Did I understand some of what he was talking about? Yeah, but no, not most of it. So what did I do? You guessed it. I asked more questions, and I simply let him know that I didn't know what the heck he was talking about sometimes, rather than faking interest. Show genuine interest in people. If not in the thing being talked about, then in the person saying it. And that will make a big difference in finding commonalities, learning more about new and different subjects, and most of all, building relationships that can last a lifetime. Think about it.